These games, though, Brian, I mean, aside from the offense and the season opener, the last two, the Rangers really haven't looked that bad, though, no?
No, they haven't. The first season opener was a dud.
Yeah.
So is what it is. There's a lot of
That aside.
emotion. Yeah, we'll put that on the back burner for a sec. Listen, this is a good hockey team. I'm going to say it now.
Say it.
This is
Book
the
it.
opposite of what we saw last year with their 12-4 start. There's a little bit of smoke and mirrors. There were some holes. They got some timely goals. They got some good, decent enough goaltending anyway last year. This year, everything, and this is the chances that they got, particularly last night against Edmonton, against a very good team, a perennial cup contender in Edmonton,
Correct.
with two of the best players in the world. The chances they got were based on or was from execution of their structure. They played a patient game, and then when they had the puck, they were direct. I
Hmm.
thought everyone contributed. I thought, you want to get a goal every 3 or 4 games from your fourth line. That line could have had 3 or 4.
Edstrom
And
alone could have
yeah,
had three or four.
he had a numerous amount of chances. The Carrick hit a post. He had another great A in the first period.
Hmm.
And it all was off of their structure. So that's what I think will translate. They have to stay the course. You cannot cheat the game for offense because then it'll look like it looked last year. So I really
Hmm.
like, we will get into it, but I really like, what their top guys are doing to get chances. There are some guys that need a little kick in the pants. I think if that happens, this is a scary team in a weak, honestly, a weak division. So like even because the Washington game, Washington just played a Tampa team where, they kind of pushed back and got a big win against Tampa. Washington's a good team. People kind of overlook them
Hmm.
every year. They smoke and mirrors. No, they're a good team. They got enough.
Yeah.
They got goalie in that game, and then Stuart Skinner was. Which one's a good one? Dr. Jekyll, right? He was Dr. Jekyll last night. I,
Which one?
and he does that feast or famine act, and it was feasting for Edmonton last night with Stuart Skinner.
Yeah, and they limited Edmonton as a whole to three high danger chances. I think defensively, it's night and day from
Yeah.
last season. There is a total buy-in on the defensive system, 100%. And I mean, when you think about it, what have they given up? 6 goals in total? Four have come with an actual goalie in net.
Yeah. It's incredible.
So yeah, like that alone is very encouraging from a defensive standpoint. But I
Yeah.
wrote about this for my column after the Edmonton game. For a team that has historically had such strong starts in the first year under a new coach, I don't think that growing pains at the beginning of this season could be the worst thing in the world because I believe Mike Sullivan is here to build something that's going to last, a
Mhm.
foundation that they
Yep.
can actually build upon that is going to stay in place and not going to be flimsy and movable. And that's what the Rangers wanted when they brought in Mike Sullivan.
Yeah.
They don't want to do this whole, new coaching staff every 2 years. Who the hell does? They ideally want to build something that's going to go the distance, not just to the Stanley Cup final this June, but season after season after season, perennial contenders. That is the goal for everybody.